नमस्ते एडुका रेडियोमा स्वागत छ। म प्रस्तुता एसबी माइजर। कोलोराडोको एकमात्र शैक्षिक कार्यक्रम educaRadio.org मा स्वागत छ। सार्वजनिक शिक्षा र समुदायको गुणस्तर सुधार गर्ने उद्देश्य लिएर सामाजिक एकीकरण र केही अमूल्य जानकारीका सामग्रीहरू आफ्नै भाषामा प्रस्तुत गर्दछौँ। हाम्रो नानीहरू र समुदायको भविष्य हाम्रो हातमा छ। हाम्रो अधिकार र दायित्व पूरा गर्नका निम्ति हामीले बोल्नै पर्छ। आउने अवसर मिलेको छ। श्रोताहरू, म कार्यक्रम प्रस्तुता एसपी मेजर यहाँहरूलाई हार्दिक स्वागत गर्दछ। आज हामीसँग विशेष गरी डेनबर पब्लिक स्कुलको अफिस अफ फ्यामिली एन्ड कम्युनिटी एङ्गेजमेन्टको प्रोग्राम कोअर्डिनेटर कोडी अस्टेन्सन हाम्रो साथमा हुनुहुन्छ। यहाँलाई पनि एडुका रेडियोमा स्वागत छ। I would like to welcome our today's guest from the Office of Family and Community Engagement of Denver Public Schools, the program coordinator, Cody Austinson. Welcome to EDUCA Radio, Cody.
Hi, thanks so much for having me today. Excited to be here.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming. This is your second time, right?
Yes.
We were back in fall.
Yes.
So today.
Absolutely.
So how have you been?
Good. I'm excited to be back and share some more information about home visits. We're just a day away from starting our spring home visit week, so excited to be here.
यहाँ एकदमै खुसी हुनुहुन्छ ताकि अब नजिक आइरहेको छ होम भिजिटको कार्यक्रम, अनि त्यसमा हामीलाई यो विषयमा चाहिँ यहाँले धेरै जानकारी पनि हामीलाई गराउन चाहनु भएको छ। Why are parent-teacher home visits important to you, Cody?
Thanks. Parent-teacher home visits are important to me because I, as a former teacher myself, know that it's really important for our educators to have really strong relationships with our families. When we have those strong relationships together, we can do a lot of great things to support our kids.
यहाँले भन्नुहुन्छ यहाँ पूर्व शिक्षक पनि हुनुहुन्थ्यो र जो शिक्षकहरू छन् र परिवारसँगको सम्बन्ध कायम राख्नलाई पनि यो अति मुख्य छ भन्ने कुरो यहाँले प्रकट गर्नुभयो। What is one thing that you enjoy most about your job?
I think if I had to pick just one thing, I am really excited about the impact that the home visit program has. We're in about 135 different schools across DPS, and so that's just a really wide, diverse population of folks that are working across the city to build really great relationships to support our kids.
हाम्रा नानीहरूलाई सहयोग गर्नको निम्ति करिबन पनि 135 स्कुल्सहरूमा साँच्चै नै काम गर्न पाउँदा यहाँ बहुतै खुसी हुनुहुन्छ र यसले नै परिवारसँग राम्रो सम्बन्ध जोड्छ भन्ने यहाँको विश्वास त पनि छ। So most of the parents want to know the purpose of home visit. Could you please explain in detail?
Absolutely. A home visit is an opportunity for families and educators to build strong and positive relationships with one another, and that leads to an academic partnership that hopes to ensure that our students are successful at school. School staff and families can better work together once we have those really strong relationships. And so home visits are just one opportunity to build that foundation, to build some strong, lasting relationships with one another.
होम भिजिट भनेको विद्यार्थीहरूको सफलताको लागि विद्यार्थीका परिवार र शिक्षक बीच सम्बन्ध मजबुत पार्ने र शैक्षिक साझेदारीको अवसर हो, जसले सम्बन्ध निर्माणको निम्ति आदर्शशीलका काम गर्दछ। डेनबर पब्लिक स्कुलका लागि यो भ्रमण कहिले हुन्छ? For Denver Public Schools, when will these visits happen or start?
So the parent-teacher home visit program in DPS really uses a 2-visit model where the first visit traditionally happens either during the summer at the beginning of the school year, and then the second visit sometime in second semester. Teachers and educators really have the liberty, though, to start doing home visits whenever is a great time for them and for families. And so if parents are interested even now at this time of the school year, they can reach out and request home visits from their school or their teacher really any time throughout the year.
यस्तो होम भिजिट कार्यक्रम 2 किसिमका मोडलमा हुन्छन्। यस अनुसार पहिलो भिजिट परम्परागत रूपमा स्कुल वर्षको सुरुमा वा पहिलो सेमिस्टरको बेला हुन्छ र दोस्रो भिजिट दोस्रो सेमिस्टरका बेला हुन्छ। यद्यपि शिक्षकले आफ्नो योजनाअनुसार पुस्तकालय प्रस्तुत गर्छ र अभिभावकले स्कुललाई आग्रह गरे अनुसार भिजिट गराइन्छ। अति नै राम्रो प्रकारले राम्रो शैलीमा यहाँले यसको जवाफ दिनुभएको छ। हामीलाई यो प्रश्न छ, यहाँले जुन 2 प्रकारको गृह भ्रमण मोडेलको कुरा गर्नु, ए विशिष्ट भ्रमणको के समावेश हुन सक्दछ भन्ने मैले प्रश्न राखेँ। So you just mentioned that the program is a 2 visit model, right? So what does each visit consist of?
So the first visit is about building relationships outside of school with both families and educators and with students. So that's an opportunity to really pause on some of those conversations about academics or attendance or behavior and really just get to know each other and focus on the hopes and dreams for our students, as well as the hopes and dreams that families and our educators share when we think about the future for our kids. The second visit is where we concentrate more on that academic partnership piece. So educators might bring some resources or some ideas home for families where they can then support their students learning from home.
पहिलो भिजिटको अभिप्राय अभिभावक, शिक्षक र विद्यार्थी बीच सम्बन्ध बनाउने हो। यो एउटा शैक्षिक व्यवहार र उपस्थितिको बारेमा कुराकानीमा रोक्न मौका हो। साँच्चै विद्यार्थीको आशा एवं सपनाहरूमा ध्यान दिने हो र विद्यार्थीको बारेमा अभिभावक र शिक्षकको सपना र आशामा केन्द्रित रहनु हो। दोस्रो भिजिट जहाँ हामी शैक्षिक साझेदारीमा केन्द्रित हुन्छौँ। यसलाई शिक्षकले विद्यार्थीलाई अभिभावकले घरमा सहायता गर्ने स्रोतका रूपमा लिएका हुन्छन्। यस्तो भिजिट कति लामो हुन्छ? How long does a visit usually last?
So that depends on whether or not it's the first or the second time that we're having a home visit with a family, or just depends on what the topic of that home visit is. The families work with our educators to really decide what amount of time feels right, and they really decide that together. But typically we see a home visit lasting somewhere around 30 minutes.
यो विशेष भ्रमण केमा आधारित छ यसमा भर पर्दछ। कुन विषयलाई उनीहरूले ध्यान दिएका छन् र दिन चाहेका छन्, विशेष कुन विषयलाई उनीहरूले कोट्याएका छन् त्यसमा पनि भर पर्दछ कति समय लिन्छ भन्ने। तर धेरै जसो चाहिँ 30 मिनेटभन्दा माथि होम भिजिट हुँदैन। घर भ्रमण पछि के हुन्छ? What happens after a visit?
So we first want to make sure that we're thanking our families for the opportunity to spend time with them in their homes. That's really important that we really share that thanks. And so we hope our educators are doing that first. Afterwards, we want to invite families to come and join us maybe at a school event, or maybe working along with teachers to plan different interventions or ideas for how they can support their students learning from home. Or educators might follow up with a resource that could be helpful for the family based off the conversation that they had during that first visit. This could look like a second home visit possibly, or a phone call, or an opportunity for the family to come into school to talk about things that they weren't able to cover during the home visit. And so the goal is to continue to build that relationship afterwards, so the home visit's not just a one-time experience, but really leads to better opportunity.
परिवारलाई उनीहरूले दिएको समय सल्लाह सुझावको लागि धन्यवाद दिँदछन्। यिनीहरूले स्कुलको कार्यक्रममा स्वागत गर्दछन्। शिक्षक सम्बन्धमा कसरी परिवारले र शिक्षकहरूले उनीहरू बीचमा कस्तो सम्बन्ध रहन पर्दछ। पहिलो भिजिटमा जो एक प्रकारको सम्बन्ध राख्नको निम्ति गरिन्छ भने, दोस्रो भ्रमण चाहिँ एउटा शैक्षिक सल्लाह सुझावको निम्ति पनि गरिन्छ। श्रोताहरू, साँच्चै नै मैले देखेको छु कि हाम्रो जो शिक्षकहरू हुनुहुन्छ, डिपिएस का शिक्षकहरू छन्, तिनीहरू यो कार्यक्रममा कार्यक्रमको निम्ति एकदमै उत्सुक छन्। तर हाम्रा अभिभावकहरू भने यो या त उनीहरूमा डेनभर पब्लिक स्कुल्सको होम भिजिट कार्यक्रम थाहा नपाएको हुनुपर्छ, या त उनीहरूलाई यसको महत्त्व नबुझेको हुनुपर्छ। तर कति प्राय स्कुलहरूमा यसको महत्त्व बुझाइरहेको हामीलाई थाहा छ। तर म यो भन्दछु यहाँलाई जानकारी स्वरूप, सल्लाह सुझाव स्वरूप यो भन्दछु, यहाँहरू यदि यहाँहरूको नानीहरू डेनभर पब्लिक स्कुल्समा जाँदछन् भने कृपया गरी उनीहरूको शिक्षकलाई होम भिजिटको निम्ति बिन्ती गर्नुहोस्। उनीहरू आएर यहाँको घरमा होम भिजिट गर्न सके भनेदेखि उनीहरूसँग एक त राम्रो सम्बन्ध बन्दछ, अर्को कुरा त हाम्रा नानीहरूको पढाइ सम्बन्धी पनि धेरै कुराहरू बुझ्न सकिन्छ। साँच्चै यसले गर्दा नानीको पढाइमा पनि धेरै टेवा पुग्न सक्दछ। त्यसै कारणले गर्दाखेरि कृपया गरी यो जुन एउटा कार्यक्रम छ, यो कार्यक्रम अति महत्त्वपूर्ण नै छ हाम्रो लागि, किनभने हाम्रो नानीहरूको अभिभावकसँग स्कुलको सम्बन्ध रहने एउटा ठुलो एउटा यो कार्यक्रम हो, हामीलाई यो थाहा छ। अझै पनि हाम्रो बिचमा कोडी हाम्रो साथमा हुनुहुन्छ, हामी अझै गफ गर्ने नै छौँ। अन्य धेरै प्रश्नहरू छन्। यु आर लिसनिङ टु EDUCA Radio. Please don't go away.
Feel better? Being a single parent is hard, it's time consuming.
Somebody left their toy in here.
It's scary.
Fright can often turn into inspiration.
If it weren't for her, this wouldn't be what it is today. I'm gonna make a cake.
That sweet girl inspired her mother into a sweet career.
I'm gonna decorate a cake for Valentine's Day.
Jordan Higgs
Okay.
owns the Cakery by Jordan.
I will just keep on adding red. Home-based businesses are really growing. And just start layering it on here. It started in 2012 when a friend needed a cake.
Her business was learn as you go.
Well, I had been winging it till I started to go to Emily Griffith and really refine my skills. I knew that I wanted to work for myself. So I chose Emily Griffith because I'd heard a lot about their cake decorating and their baking program.
A decision that's paying off.
My skill and my career have just really expanded greatly since then. I've been afforded a lot more opportunities than I would have otherwise if I hadn't started going there, which is something I'm grateful for because now I can call myself a professional.
Those skills create delicious creations.
I get to make pretty things or fun things. I get to add to people's events. I get to create people's wildest dream pieces. I take pride in being able to bring those imaginations in your head to life. Strawberry vanilla cake.
Her success inspired by this little life.
That is beautiful. Delilah Rose, my 4-year-old daughter.
A little girl motivating improvement in her mother.
It was so important for me to be able to still better myself because she's always looking. There's no way to give up when there's two little eyes watching you.
How could you not be inspired to overcome challenges when a face like this looks up at you?
I'm very grateful for the hardships. They brought me to Emily Griffith. They brought me to my own business where I live comfortably off of what I do.
Follow Samin's enrollment in the cosmetology program follows the path of a few family members.
My grandpa and my mother both were cosmetologists, and I've been around it, so I always had a passion for it.
Her passion generates an excitable experience.
I like everything. I am nervous about everything, of course, starting off, but I feel like I can do it.
We'll watch her advance and see her inspiration with clients.
And you get to be creative and do what you want.
She's glad she's here.
Emily Griffith is a great place to go to.
Opportunity comes from possibility. Come see what's possible.
श्रोताहरू, यो साङ्गीतिक विश्राम पछि या त पिएसए विश्राम पछि यहाँलाई पुनः EDUCA रेडियोमा स्वागत छ। हामी अहिले डेनभर पब्लिक स्कुल्सको प्यारेन्ट टिचर होम भिजिट कार्यक्रम सम्बन्धी बात गरिरहेका छौँ। हामीसँग यो कार्यक्रमको प्रोग्राम कोअर्डिनेटर कोडी हाम्रो साथमा हुनुहुन्छ। हामीले धेरै कुराहरू जान्ने मौका यहाँबाट पाइरहेका छौँ। वर्षमा कतिपल्ट भ्रमण हुन सक्दछ? How many visits happen during a year? कोडी?
So last year, we were really excited to have 11,000 visits completed as a district. This puts us as the second largest home visit program in the country, which is really exciting for our district. But it's also representative of just the number of relationships that are being built. I mean, when we think about it, we have 90,000 students in our district. And so 11,000 is a great start, and we hope to continue to grow.
गत वर्ष हामीसँग जिल्लाभर यस्ता 11,000 भ्रमणहरू भए। यो नै घर भ्रमणको लागि देशभरिको दोस्रो ठुलो जिल्ला रह्यो। यो मुख्य खुसीको कुरा होइन, तर यसले शहरभित्र स्कुल र समुदायबीच धेरै सम्बन्धहरू स्थापित गर्दछ। यो चाहिँ विशेष गरी सम्बन्ध राख्ने विशेष उद्देश्य पनि हो। करिबन डेनभर पब्लिक स्कुल्समा 90,000 विद्यार्थीहरू छन्। त्यसमा 11,000 मात्र अहिलेसम्म भ्रमण गर्न सकिएको छ। यही नै खुसीको कुरा छ। तर जहाँसम्म आशा गरौँ आउँदा दिनहरूमा 90,000 मध्ये 11,000लाई अहिलेसम्म भ्याइएको छ भने अन्यलाई पनि यसमा समावेश गर्ने यहाँहरूको इच्छा छ। डेनभर पब्लिक स्कुल्समा घर भ्रमण कार्यक्रम अन्तिम 5 वर्ष कसरी विकास भएको छ? How has the DPS home visit program developed over the last 5 years?
So we've grown to over 130 different school communities participating, and last year had 11,000 visits. And so we continue to see this program grow, and schools creatively implement the program by having it be part of their school community for years. We even have teams of educators and families who have experience with the program, either as teachers who've gone on visits or parents who have received visits before, who actually come out to our schools and help us train our new educators in the program about how to have really successful home visits. We see the program really as an integral part to how our district approaches creating relationships with families.
130 भन्दा बढी विभिन्न विद्यालयसँग सहकार्य गरी 11,000 भन्दा बढीले हाम्रो घर भ्रमण वृद्धि भएको छ। यसलाई अझै हामीले स्कुलको समग्र संस्कृतिको रूपमा अघि लैजाने निरन्तरता दिइरहेका छौँ। हामी हाम्रा परिवारहरूसँग कसरी एकीकृत रूपले यो कार्यक्रम अघि लान सक्छौँ हेर्दै जानेछौँ। तर यो एउटा सम्बन्ध स्कुलले अभिभावकहरूमाथि र अभिभावकहरूसँग राखिने सम्बन्धको कारणले विद्यार्थीहरूले यसबाट अवश्य पनि राम्रो गर्दै जान्छन् भन्ने यहाँहरूको विश्वास पनि छ। शिक्षकहरू घरमा आउँदा अभिभावकले सहज मानेनन् भने के हुन्छ? यस्तो भ्रमण घरैमा हुनुपर्छ? What if a parent does not feel comfortable having a teacher in their home? Does the visit have to happen at the house?
It is totally okay. The goal of the visit is to make sure that we can build that relationship with families. And we think that if folks aren't comfortable yet having educators in their home, that we can go somewhere else in the community. That can be somewhere like a park, a recreation center, a library, a place of worship, or really any place where the family is going to feel most comfortable, because that's really important to building strong relationships. We do ask that the one place that educators don't host home visits is at school. And so we just want to make sure that we're going out into the community. We're excited that this year we have multiple faith organizations that are participating alongside our program and supporting us by volunteering their spaces as safe and affirming places for families to have home visits in the community. Some of these churches are New Hope Baptist Church, Calvary Baptist Church of Denver, and the Embassy Church. And if you're interested in learning more about as a parent, you can reach out to your school and see what kinds of places folks are having home visits in your school community. But if you're a community organization that's listening and you'd like to support our program by creating those safe and affirming spaces for families, please reach out to our team at homevisit@dpsk12.org because we'd love to even grow our network of volunteers to support our program.
त्यो ठिक छ, घरमै हुनु जरुरी छैन, होम भिजिट घरमै हुनुपर्छ भन्ने पनि होइन। यो भ्रमण पार्कमा, रिक्रिएसनल केन्द्रमा, पुस्तकालय, मन्दिर वा अन्य कुनै ठाउँ जहाँ परिवारलाई सहज हुन्छ त्यहाँ गर्न सकिन्छ। स्कुलमा चाहिँ यस्तो भ्रमण हुनु हुँदैन, स्कुलमा चाहिँ गरिँदैन। यस वर्ष हामीलाई यस्तो कामको लागि धेरै चर्चहरूबाट उपयुक्त स्थान प्राप्त भएको छ, जो जसले यो सेवाको निम्ति यस्ता चर्चहरूमा न्यू होप ब्याप्टिस्ट चर्च, क्यालभरी ब्याप्टिस्ट चर्च, द एम्बेसी चर्चहरू छन्। यदि तपाईँ पनि यस्तो कामको लागि सहायता गर्न चाहनुहुन्छ भने हामीलाई homevisit@dps12.org मा सम्पर्क गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ। कृपया गरी याद गर्नुहोला, homevisit@dpsk12.org। स्कुलका कर्मचारीहरू समय नलिकन घरमा देखा पर्न सक्छन्। एउटा भ्रमणमा कतिजनासम्म समावेश हुन सक्छन्? Will school staff show up at a home without an appointment? How many staff usually participate in a visit?
Both really great questions. Home visits are always scheduled in advance in our program, and so no one should just be showing up and knocking on people's doors. Staff ask families first, either through a phone call or maybe when they see each other at school, if they're interested in a visit. And then if families are interested, together they coordinate the date, the time, and the location that feels right for everybody. And then visits are conducted usually with no more, no less than 2 staff members. But if the family wants a third person to come along, or maybe perhaps a translator would be helpful for that experience, there is that possibility to have a third person. So during the call, staff should really be sharing who's coming along, and families, if they would like that translator or interpreter to come along, that could be something you could request as well.
यस्ता भ्रमणहरू पूर्व तालिका अनुसार हुन्छन्। तिनीहरूले गएर ढोकामा ढकढक पारेर जाँदैनन्, किनभने तिनीहरूको आफ्नै काम गर्ने शैली छ। कर्मचारीले परिवारको अनुमति लिएर यस्तो तालिका बनाउँछन्। एक भिजिटमा 2 जना कर्मचारीसम्म हुन्छन्। यदि अनुवादक वा विशेष सहयोगी चाहेमा त्यो सम्भावना हुन्छ, तर त्यसमा तारिख, समय र ठाउँको पनि आवश्यक पर्दछ। अनि त्यो कुरा चाहिँ स्पष्ट गरिदिनुहोस्, जसलाई यहाँले कल गर्नुहुन्छ स्कुलमा, स्टाफले त्यो कुरो थाहा पाओस् कि कोसँग बोल्दैछ अनि कस्तो प्रकारको भ्रमणको विषयमा र कुन शिक्षकलाई त्यसमा समावेश गर्न खोजिएको छ, त्यो कुरो चाहिँ एकदमै स्पष्ट हुनुपर्दछ। दोभाषीको कुरा गर्दा डिपिएस डिस्ट्रिक्टमा यस्तो डिस्ट्रिक्ट हो जहाँ परिवार र शिक्षकहरू धेरै भाषा बोल्दछन्, तर जुन परिवारले इङ्ग्लिस बोल्दैनन् भने कसरी होम भिजिट गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ? Speaking of translators, DPS is a diverse school district with many different languages spoken by our families and educators. How do you conduct a home visit for parents or families who speak languages other than English?
Absolutely. So the focus of home visits is, again, building those really strong relationships between educators, families, and our students. And so we want all families in DPS to be able to have this type of an experience across lots of different languages. And so first, in our training, we want to make sure that our educators know that we do discourage asking our students to be translators during home visits, because we want them to really be actively involved in the conversation and not acting as the translator for everybody there. And so to avoid that, we encourage staff to think through 3 different resources or strategies that they could use in order to have everybody be actively involved in the conversation. conversation. And so the first strategy would be, if possible, to have a staff member from school who might speak the language that families are speaking at home to come along on that visit and translate for that time. That can be a really great way for our families to meet people at school who share the same language and really build that network of relationships for our families. If that's not possible, then DPS does provide some interpretation services that we can look into. One of them being an interpretation phone line that would be available during that time, and then possibly some in-person interpreters, just depending on the situation. In addition, our wonderful friends at the Colorado African Organization and our community navigators can help us find the best interpretation option for home visits, and so they would be a great organization to contact as well if you're looking for an interpreter during that time.
यो होम भिजिट कार्यक्रम विद्यार्थी शिक्षक र परिवार बीच सम्बन्ध बलियो बनाउने केन्द्रित रहन्छ। यस्तो अनुभव परिवारलाई होस् भन्ने हामी चाहन्छौँ। शिक्षकले भनेको कुरा विद्यार्थीले आफ्ना अभिभावकको लागि अनुवाद गरोस् भन्ने हामी चाहन्नौँ। यसका लागि स्कुल र शिक्षकलाई विभिन्न 3वटा रणनीति वा स्रोत प्रयोग गर्न लगाउँछौँ। प्रथम त विद्यालय समुदायका सदस्य खोज्ने, सम्भवतः कर्मचारी। यसले शिक्षकलाई थप दिन परिवारको घरयासी भाषा बोल्न सक्दछ। चाहे भने यहाँहरूले अनुवादक दोभाषी प्रयोग गर्न सक्दछन्, फोन पनि प्रयोग गर्न सक्दछन्, कोही व्यक्ति वहीँ गएर पनि गर्न सक्दछन्, या सिओको नेभिगेटर्सलाई पनि यहाँहरूले दोभाषीको रूपमा पनि प्रयोग गर्न सक्दछन्। यी सबै सम्भावना छ। हाम्रो साथमा अहिले कोडी हाम्रो साथमै हुनुहुन्छ। अवश्य पनि यी अन्य हाम्रा प्रश्नहरूको यहाँले जवाफ दिनु नै हुनेछ। यु आर लिसनिङ टु एडुका रेडियो। प्लिज डोन्ट गो अवे।
Feel better? Being a single parent is hard, it's time consuming.
Somebody left their toy in here.
It's scary.
Fright can often turn into inspiration.
If it weren't for her, this wouldn't be what it is today. I'm gonna make a cake.
That sweet girl inspired her mother into a sweet career.
I'm gonna decorate a cake for Valentine's Day.
Jordan Higgs
Okay.
owns the Cakery by Jordan.
I will just keep on adding red. Home-based businesses are really growing. And just start layering it on here. Started in 2012 when a friend needed a cake.
Her business was learn as you go.
Well, I had been winging it until I started to go to Emily Griffith and really refine my skills. I knew that I wanted to work for myself. So I chose Emily Griffith because I'd heard a lot about their cake decorating and their baking program.
A decision that's paying off.
My skill and my career have just really expanded greatly since then. I've been afforded a lot more opportunities than I would have otherwise if I hadn't started going there, which is something I'm grateful for because now I can call myself a professional.
Those skills create delicious creations.
I get to make pretty things or fun things. I get to add to people's events. I get to create people's wildest dream pieces. I take pride in being able to bring those imaginations in your head to life. Strawberry vanilla cake.
Her success inspired by this little life.
That is beautiful. Delilah Rose, my 4-year-old daughter.
A little girl motivating improvement in her mother.
It was so important for me to be able to still better myself because she's always looking. There's no way to give up when there's two little eyes watching you.
How could you not be inspired to overcome challenges when a face like this looks up at you?
I'm very grateful for the hardships. They brought me to Emily Griffith. They brought me to my own business where I live comfortably off of what I do.
Fala Samin's enrollment in the cosmetology program follows the path of a few family members.
My grandpa and my mother both were cosmetologists, and I've been around it, so I always had a passion for it.
Her passion generates an excitable experience.
I like everything. I am nervous about everything, of course, starting off, but I feel like I can do it.
We'll watch her advance and see her inspiration with clients.
And you get to be creative and do what you want.
She's glad she's here.
Emily Griffith is a great place to go to.
श्रोताहरूलाई यो पिएसए पछि यहाँलाई पुनः कार्यक्रममा स्वागत गर्दछु। हाम्रो बिचमा जो डेनभर पब्लिक स्कुल्सका जो कार्यक्रम डाइरेक्ट कोअर्डिनेटर कोडी हाम्रो साथमा हुनुहुन्छ, जो प्यारेन्ट टिचर होम भिजिट प्रोग्राम सम्बन्धी हामीले कुराकानी चलाइरहेका छौँ। परिवारले भ्रमण किन चाहन्छन्? Why should a family want a visit? You need to clarify that today.
Absolutely. We've been talking a lot about home visits, so if I'm a family listening, I probably want to know why.
Yeah.
Families are the experts on their students. They're students' first teachers and first advocates. And so families really hold a wealth of knowledge about our students that educators would really benefit from knowing throughout the school year. A home visit really is that opportunity for families and educators to connect in a more authentic way. And we hope that that will allow them to better understand each other and then learn from each other and build a really successful partnership that will lead towards better success for our students. Additionally, we know that we wanted to get some research about what is this program doing and accomplishing for our kids. And so we participated as one of 4 school districts in a series of 3 studies with Johns Hopkins University and an organization called RTI International. The results from those 3 studies really demonstrate what we felt in our gut was true, that this program is really valuable for students and for families and for our educators.
अभिभावकहरूले नै आफ्ना नानीहरूको विशेषज्ञ अभिभावकहरू नै आफ्ना नानीहरूको विशेषज्ञ हुन्, माफ गर्नुहोला, र विद्यार्थीबारे शिक्षकसँग नभएको ज्ञान राख्न सक्दछन्। होम भिजिटले उनीहरू बीच सुमधुर सम्बन्ध स्थापित गर्दछ र विद्यार्थीको सफलताको लागि उचित काम गर्न सक्ने सहकार्य पनि गर्न सक्दछन्। साँच्चै नै उनीहरूले 4वटा विभिन्न स्टडीहरू गर्न सके, जसमा साँच्चै नै उनीहरूले यो कुरो थाहा पाए कि एउटा अभिभावकले सिक्ने र सिकाउने कुरा र शिक्षकले सिक्ने र सिकाउने कुरा आदान प्रदानको कुराले गर्दा उनीहरूको सम्बन्ध मजबुत हुन सक्दछ भन्ने कुरामा एकदमै राम्रो प्रकारले ठहरिएको छ। पहिलो अध्ययनको परिणाम के थियो? What were the results of the first study that you are talking about?
Yeah, so the first study took some time to really focus in on how home visits impact the relationships that families and educators share with each other. After home visits took place, families and teachers both reported the better sense of authentic connection with each other, and we're building relationships not just as teacher and parent, but as 2 caring adults that shared a vision for what we wanted to see for our students. Home visits are a really effective way to reduce some of those assumptions or biases that we might have about one another and set a really strong foundation for things like trust, communication, and partnership, which we know will be really impactful for kids. Our teachers and educators definitely felt these experiences, so it was really great after that first study came back that the research was backing up how we were feeling here in DPS.
पहिलो अध्ययन चाहिँ विद्यार्थी, परिवार र शिक्षकको सम्बन्धले कस्तो असर पुग्दछ भन्ने थियो। घर भ्रमणपछि यो कुरा प्रमाण भयो कि परिवार र शिक्षक बीच राम्रो सम्बन्ध बनियो, जस्तै कि आफ्नो दाजुभाइ दिदीबहिनी जस्तो एक प्रकारको सम्बन्ध यसले राख्न सक्यो। अनि जुन विद्यार्थीहरूको आशाहरू छन् र सपनाहरू छन्, यी सपनाहरू आशाहरूमा पनि एउटा शिक्षकले दिनपर्ने उनीहरूको तर्फबाटको सल्लाह सुझाव र परिवारले दिनुपर्ने हौसलाको साथसाथै हाम्रा विद्यार्थीहरूले आशाहरू र सपनाहरू पनि पुरा गर्न सक्ने सम्भावना यसबाट देखिएको छ। साँच्चै नै यो तर्फ यिनीहरू लागेका पनि छन्। दोस्रो र तेस्रो अध्ययनको परिणाम चाहिँ कस्तो रहन्छ? How about the results of the second and third studies?
So the second and third studies really then shifted their focus to what happened for students and families and schools after home visits took place. And there were two really important findings. First, I'll really focus on what happens with our schools. So schools that participated in the parent-teacher home visit program were found to have overall higher levels of student achievement and student success around some indicators that I'll talk about. Teachers that participated in home visits, so our educators, were found to increase effectiveness in some really important teaching strategies like differentiation. That's when teachers are finding ways to support student-specific needs, and they were able to do that because of their increased awareness of what our students needed after home visits took place.
दोस्रो र तेस्रो अध्ययनले विद्यार्थी परिवार र स्कुलमा कस्तो परिवर्तन ल्यायो भन्ने कुरामा केन्द्रित गर्दछ। पहिलो भिजिटमा अर्थात् पहिलो भ्रमणमा जुन प्रकारका एउटा सम्बन्ध राख्ने कुरा थियो, तर दोस्रो र तेस्रो अध्ययनबाट यो कुरो थाहा भयो कि सम्बन्ध मात्र होइन, उनीहरूको उन्नतिको विषयमा र पढाइ सम्बन्धी पनि यसमा उत्तिकै चासो राखिएको कुरो पनि हामीलाई थाहा भयो। स्कुलको जो प्यारेन्ट टिचर होम भिजिट प्रोग्राममा भाग लिँदछन्, समग्रमा विद्यार्थीले पढाइमा सफलता हासिल गर्दछन्। शिक्षक जो होम भिजिटमा संलग्न छ उसले आफ्नो प्रभावकारिता बढेको पनि थाहा पाएको छ। एकदमै इफेक्टिभनेस जुन टिचरमा छ, शिक्षकमा हुने प्रभावकारिता उनीहरूमा अझ बढ्दो र त्यसले पढाउने कुरामा अवश्य पनि सहायता गरेका कुरा शिक्षकहरूले पनि यो कुरो महसुस गर्नुभएको छ। विद्यार्थीहरूको शैक्षिक अनुभव घर भ्रमणसँग कसरी जोडिन्छ? हाउ डज द कनेक्ट that connect back to students' academic experiences?
Absolutely. So we talked about families and teachers, we talked about schools, and so then really zooming in on our students. After home visits, there's that increased communication, trust, and support between families and teachers via home visits. And so that really results in increased student attendance rates and test scores, and then also decreases in student suspensions and expulsions. The third study really focused on students who participated in home visits, and they found that they were more likely to read at or above grade level in comparison to their peers who had not received visits, and to be more successful with things like numeracy and their math skills. And so chronic absenteeism, when students are gone from school from long periods of time, also significantly decreased after families participated in home visits.
घर भ्रमण मार्फत सञ्चार परिवार र शिक्षक बीच विश्वास र सहायता आदिमा वृद्धि बाट भएको परिणाम चाहिँ के भन्दाखेरि विद्यार्थीको उपस्थिति दर र परिणाममा स्कोर वृद्धि भएको अनि जुन प्रकारको एक विद्यार्थीमा हुनपर्ने पढाइप्रतिको जिज्ञासा पनि बढेको र उनीहरूमा निलम्बन हुन नपर्ने र त्यसको दर पनि घट्दै गएको र विद्यार्थीले दिनपर्ने पढाइप्रतिको जुन चासो छ त्यसमा सम्बन्धको कारणले अझ बढ्दो भएको प्रमाण यहाँहरूले जुटाउनु भएको छ। घर भ्रमणलाई एउटा प्रभावकारी सञ्चारको साधनको रूपमा कसरी प्रयोग गर्न सकिन्छ? How can home visits be used as an effective communication tool?
So since home visits are individualized and personalized, it's a great opportunity for families to connect directly with staff at your student's school and with teachers who work with your student on a day-to-day basis. Home visits are also a really great opportunity to talk with your students' educators about how you both want to stay in communication with one another, especially for those times after the visit, and what sorts of questions, resources, or supports our students might need to be successful. And so just that time can really help to jumpstart a great pathway for communication for our families and for our educators.
Excuse me. घर भ्रमण व्यक्तिगत र निजी हुन्छन्। यसले तपाईलाई आफ्नो नानीहरूको स्कुल कर्मचारी र शिक्षकलाई प्रत्यक्ष भेटघाट गर्न अवसर दिँदछ। यसले विद्यार्थीहरूको शिक्षा छ यिनीहरूले कसरी एकले अर्कोमा राम्रो प्रकारको सम्बन्धमा रहन पर्दछ र विद्यार्थीले गर्नुपर्ने सहयोग र शिक्षकले गर्नुपर्ने सहयोगमा एकदमै स्पष्ट भएको कारणले गर्दा यो एकदमै निजी अर्थात् व्यक्तिगत भएकोले गर्दा यसबाट धेरै राम्रो प्रकारको प्रभावकारी सञ्चारको साधनको रूपमा यिनीहरूले प्रयोग गरेका छन्। कस्तो विद्यार्थीले होम भिजिट पाउँदछ? Which students receive home visits?
So through our history and research, we know that all students can benefit from receiving a home visit. And so we encourage our schools to make home visits an opportunity for as many students as they can in their community.
धेरै स्रोतहरूले यो कुरो प्रमाण गरेको छ कि विद्यार्थीहरू प्रायले होम भिजिटबाट नै फाइदा लिने गरेका छन्। सबै विद्यार्थीले होम भिजिटबाट लाभ लिन सक्छन् अर्थात् सबैले पाउन सक्दछन्। सो आमा बुवाले कसरी कुनै एकका लागि घरमा रुचि राख्ने? How can parents that are interested in receiving a visit advocate for one?
Great question. So most of our DPS schools are participating in the program, and so we encourage our families first to reach out to their school or their student's teacher to ask about home visit opportunities. If you have any questions or if your school currently isn't participating in the home visit program, you can reach out to me. And you can call me and we can provide that phone number or an email at homevisit@dpsk12.org.
I think I may have to repeat this question after this break.
Yeah, absolutely.
श्रोताहरू हाम्रो समय कम भएकोले गर्दा अहिले यो सकेनौँ तर यसलाई अवश्य पनि हामी निरन्तर दिने नै छौँ र यहाँले अवश्य पनि यसमा विस्तृत रूपमा जानकारी दिनुहुनेछ। You are listening to EDUCA Radio. Please don't go away.
That better? Being a single parent is hard, it's time consuming.
Somebody left their toy in here.
It's scary.
Fright can often turn into inspiration.
If it weren't for her, this wouldn't be what it is today. I'm gonna make a cake.
That sweet girl inspired her mother into a sweet career.
I'm gonna decorate a cake for Valentine's Day.
Jordan Higgs
Okay.
owns the Cakery by Jordan.
I will just keep on adding red. Home-based businesses are really growing. And just start layering it on here. Started in 2012 when a friend needed a cake.
Her business was learn as you go.
Well, I had been winging it till I started to go to Emily Griffith and really refine my skills. I knew that I wanted to work for myself. So I chose Emily Griffith because I'd heard a lot about their cake decorating and their baking program.
A decision that's paying off.
My skill and my career have just really expanded greatly since then. I've been afforded a lot more opportunities than I would have otherwise if I hadn't started going there, which is something I'm grateful for because now I can call myself a professional.
Those skills create delicious creations.
I get to make pretty things or fun things. I get to add to people's events. I get to create people's wildest dream pieces. I take pride in being able to bring those imaginations in your head to life. Strawberry vanilla cake.
Her success inspired by this little life.
That is beautiful. Delilah Rose, my 4-year-old daughter.
A little girl motivating improvement in her mother.
It was so important for me to be able to still better myself because she's always looking. There's no way to give up when there's two little eyes watching you.
How could you not be inspired to overcome challenges when a face like this looks up at you?
I'm very grateful for the hardships. They brought me to Emily Griffith. They brought me to my own business where I live comfortably off of what I do.
Follow Samin's enrollment in the cosmetology program follows the path of a few family members.
My grandpa and my mother both were cosmetologists, and I've been around it, so I always had a passion for it.
Her passion generates an excitable experience.
I like everything. I am nervous about everything, of course, starting off, but I feel like I can do it.
We'll watch her advance and see her inspiration with clients.
And you get to be creative and do what you want.
She's glad she's here.
Emily Griffith is a great place to go
श्रोताहरू
to.
यो छोटो विश्रामपछि पुनः हामी आएका छौँ हाम्रा धेरै विषयहरू छन् डेनभर पब्लिक स्कुलको प्यारेन्ट टिचर होम भिजिट कार्यक्रम अति नै प्रभावकारी नै छ हाम्रो साथमा जो कार्यक्रम कोअर्डिनेटर कोडी हाम्रो साथमै हुनुहुन्छ अघि मैले टुङ्ग्याउन सकिनँ यो प्रश्नलाई मैले यहाँलाई यस्तो प्रश्न गरेको थिएँ आमा बुवाले कसरी कुनै एकका लागि घर भ्रमणमा रुचि राख्न सक्दछन् भनेर प्रश्न गरेको थिएँ जवाफ आउँदै बिचमा रोक्न पर्यो माफ गर्नु होला So I would like to repeat the same question to you because our listeners really want to know more about it. So how can parents that are interested in receiving a visit advocate for one?
Yeah, so most of our DPS schools that are district run participate in our program. And so we first encourage families to reach out to their school or their student's teacher to see what kinds of home visit opportunities are available that they can participate in. But if you have any questions as a family, or let's say your school is one of our schools that's not currently participating in the program, you can give the parent-teacher home visit team a call at 720-423-2267, or you can send us an email at homevisit@dpsk12.org. That information comes to me and my team, and we can work with you in your student's school to think through some next steps of either starting the home visit program or some other ways that you can connect. Also, if you're wanting some assistance in contacting us, you can always reach out to the community navigators at the Colorado African Organization to assist you with organizing your visit or interpretation for a visit or just getting some questions answered. And their phone number is 303-953-7060.
यसबारे यदि कुनै प्रश्न वा जिज्ञासा भए निम्न व्यक्तिलाई या त टिमलाई सम्पर्क गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ यहाँ टिमको फोन नम्बर रहेको छ 720-423-2267 या त यहाँले homevisit@dpsk12.org मा पनि इमेल लेख्न सक्नुहुन्छ यहाँको टिम एकदमै सक्रिय छ टिमले अवश्य पनि कुनै पनि प्रश्नहरूको जवाफ दिनु नै हुनेछ यहाँले पक्कै पनि यसबाट जवाफ पाउनु नै हुनेछ अर्थात् कुनै भाषामा कुनै समस्या आएको खण्डमा अर्थात् यहाँलाई आफ्नै भाषामा बोलिदियोस् भन्ने एक प्रकारको जिज्ञासा छ भने कोलोराडो अफ्रिकन अर्गनाइजेसनमा रहेको कम्युनिटी नेभिगेटर्सहरूद्वारा पनि यहाँले सहायता पाउनुहुनेछ उहाँहरूको फोन नम्बर रहेको छ 303-953-7060 फेरि भन्छु 303-953-7060 घर भ्रमण हप्ताको बारेमा केही विस्तृत बताइदिन सक्नुहुन्छ Can you tell us a little bit more about the home visit week?
Absolutely. So even though our families can have home visits anytime throughout the school year, we take some time every year to put on two different events. And so this event is Spring Home Visit Week. We're celebrating our annual Spring Home Visit Week March 1st to March 10th. And throughout that week, schools will be celebrating home visits by really making a big push to make home visits with families. And so we have folks from all across the city who are participating. And many of our district leaders, including Superintendent Susana Cordova, will be out doing home visits this week with our educators as well. So if you're interested in participating in this event by having your students' educators come and join you as part of a home visit, definitely reach out to your school and let them know that you're excited to participate in Spring Home Visit Week.
यो वर्ष मार्च 1 देखि मार्च 10 सम्म यहाँले होम भिजिट हप्ता भनेर राख्नु भएको छ छनौट भएका स्कुलले हप्ताभरि आफ्ना समुदायमा घर भ्रमण मनाउने छन् र यो घर भ्रमणमा हाम्रा नयाँ नियुक्त भएका सुजना गोडावा पनि सुपरिन्टेन्डेन्ट हुनुहुन्छ उहाँले पनि होम भिजिट गर्न उहाँ पनि इच्छुक हुनुहुन्छ अवश्य पनि यहाँ पनि त्यसमा संलग्न हुनुहुने नै छ। उपलब्धि र परिणाम के थियो? So what were the accomplishments and results of this?
So last year we completed about 500 visits during our spring home visit week, and we had over 60 different school communities that participated. And so we hope to continue every year to see more and more participation, while we also build meaningful academic partnerships and have a lot of fun, hopefully, as well.
गएको वर्ष चाहिँ उहाँहरूले 60वटा विभिन्न प्रकारका कसरी सहभागीहरू देख्नु भएको थियो र 500वटा होम भिजिट यहाँहरूले गर्न सक्नुभयो र यसलाई आर्थिक शैक्षिक साझेदारीका रूपमा निरन्तरता दिइरहेको छ। यो एक प्रकारको रमाइलो पनि छ। यहाँले बहुत रमाइलो प्रकारले भन्नुभयो। अभिभावक र शिक्षकबाट कस्तो प्रतिक्रिया छ? What was the response from the parents and the teachers?
So we know that our families are eager to connect with their students' teachers, and same for our teachers with our families. And we continue to see excitement from our community around this annual event. And so it just continues to be a really great way to see our combined impact when we come together for 1 week each semester and continue to see the program grow and really showcase the power of really strong relationships.
परिवारहरू आफ्ना शिक्षकहरूसँग जोडिन लगायत छन्। उनीहरू एकदमै खुसी नै छन् र वार्षिक कार्यक्रममा परिवारको यस्ता उत्साह निरन्तर हेर्न हामी पनि उत्सुक छौँ। हाम्रो संयुक्त प्रभाव एक हप्ताको लागि प्रत्येक सेमिस्टरमा आउने यो एक ठुलो तरिका हो। यसलाई वृद्धि गर्ने निरन्तर प्रयास छ। सो यो साँच्चै नै प्रभावकारी छ भन्ने कुरो हामीलाई कार्यक्रमबाट थाहा भयो। As we wrap up, is there anything you would like to revisit or share about home visits? This seems very important to our parents.
Absolutely. And so one of the things that I want to make sure that we cover again is just that we really believe that this is an opportunity that's really powerful for all of our students and families. And we know that DPS is a very diverse school district with lots of different languages that we speak with our educators, our students, and our families. And so we want to make sure that our families know that this experience is something we're trying to make available for everyone. We really discourage our educators from asking our students to be translators or interpreters during a home visit. And so we ask our schools and our educators to think through 3 different strategies or resources that they can use to make sure that this is an opportunity available in as many languages as we can. The first strategy would be that we hope that there might be someone at the school that could come along and share the language with the family and act as an interpreter during that experience. If that's possible, that creates some really great connections for families to know who that person is at school that shares their language and can be a resource for them. But if that's not possible, DPS has a few different resources that we can try and use. One being a phone line interpreter where we call in and someone helps us interpret over the phone, or in-person interpreters as well. And so in addition, we have our wonderful partners at the Colorado African Organization, our community navigators, who can also be a resource for our families in trying to navigate this experience. And so they would be a great group to reach out to as well when we think about translation and interpretation.
यो होम भिजिट कार्यक्रम विद्यार्थी, शिक्षक र परिवार बीच सम्बन्ध बलियो बनाउने केन्द्र रहेको छ। यहाँले अघिबाटै स्पष्ट भनिरहनु भएको थियो। डेनभर पब्लिक स्कुल्समा धेरै भाषाहरू बोल्ने शिक्षकहरू छन् र त्यसमा के भने उनीहरूले होम भिजिटमा एउटा अनुवादकको रूपमा अर्थात् दोभाषीको रूपमा पनि यहाँहरू प्रयोग गरिन सक्नुहुन्छ र त्यसमा यदि आवश्यक पर्यो भने फोन लाइन इन्टरप्रिटेसनको पनि सुविधा उत्तिकै छ। अर्थात् कुनै व्यक्ति गएर पनि दोभाषीको काम गर्न सक्दछन्। यस्तो प्रकारको यिनीहरूले अहिलेसम्म गर्दै आएका छन्। शिक्षकले भनेको कुरा विद्यार्थीले आफ्ना अभिभावकको लागि अनुवाद गरोस् भन्ने चाहिँ उहाँहरूले चाहनुहुन्न। यसका लागि स्कुल र शिक्षकलाई विभिन्न 3वटा रणनीति या स्रोत प्रयोग गर्न लाउँछन्। प्रथम त विद्यालय समुदायका सदस्य खोज्ने सम्भवतः कर्मचारी जसले शिक्षकलाई साथ दिन परिवारको घरैसी भाषा बोल्न सक्दछ त्यही भाषा बोल्ने। यसले गर्दा के हुन्छ भने परिवारको सम्बन्धको सञ्जाल निर्माण हुन सक्दछ। त्यसको कारणले गर्दाखेरि साँच्चै नै परिवारमा एक प्रकारको धेरै उनीहरूमा विकास भएको कुरा र त्यस कुरामा भाग लिने कुरा र समावेश भई त्यसबाट फाइदा लिएको कुरा हामीलाई अवश्य पनि थाहा छ। त्यसै कारणले गर्दाखेरि हामीले यो जो प्यारेन्ट टिचर डेनबरको जो प्यारेन्ट टिचर होम भिजिट कार्यक्रम छ यसबाट हामीले अवश्य पनि फाइदा लिन्छौँ। Cody, thank you so much for joining us today to talk more about this parent-teacher home visit program of DPS. Hope our community will benefit from here. Thank you for your time.
Absolutely, and thank you so much for having us. And if anyone has any questions, definitely feel free to reach out. We want to be a resource for you.
Yeah, यहाँले अवश्य पनि प्रश्न हुँदा यहाँलाई हामीले गर्छौँ। यो कार्यक्रम फेरि ठिक हरेक बिहीबार ठिक 12 बजी र यो शनिबार पनि ठिक 1 बजी यो कार्यक्रम पुनः प्रसारण हुन्छ नै। अवश्य यसबाट यहाँले फाइदा लिनुभला। म प्रस्तुता एसबी मेजर यहाँहरूबाट बिदा लिँदछु। यहाँहरूको दिन शुभ रहोस्। नमस्ते। डेनबरमा रहेको केडीपीएस स्टुडियोबाट प्रत्यक्ष प्रसारण हुँदैछ यो एडुका रेडियो हो। कोलोराडोको एकमात्र शैक्षिक कार्यक्रम educaRadio.org सुनिरहनु भएका लागि धन्यवाद। साथीहरूलाई भने हामीलाई बढ्न सहयोग गर्नुहोला। हामीलाई एडुका फेसबुकको पेजमा लाइक गर्नुहोला। हामीलाई सहयोग गर्ने संस्था एमिली ग्रिफिथ टेक्निकल कलेज, डीपीएस टिभी 22, डीपीएस कोलोराडो अफ्रिकन अर्गनाइजेसन, डेनबर पब्लिक स्कुल्सको मल्टिलिङ्गुअल सर्भिसेस अफिस, सुपरिन्टेन्डेन्ट डेप्युटी सुपरिन्टेन्डेन्ट सुसन्ना गोर्डोरालाई हामी धन्यवाद दिन्छौँ र अन्त्यमा हाम्रा वफादार श्रोताहरूलाई पनि विशेष धन्यवाद। यो educaRadio.org हामी नानीहरूको एवं समुदायको भविष्य हामी सबैमा भर पर्दछ। हाम्रो नानीहरूलाई यो भनौँ म तिमीमा विश्वास गर्छु र तिमी यो गर्न सक्छौ भन्ने म जान्दछु।